Hiya, and welcome back to After Class, the game that teaches us that, that if you are a male in a furry visual novel, you never think with a head. You will never think with a head that is on your shoulders. The game that teaches us that Mr. Parker wouldn't confess his feelings even if he is fucking drunk. That too, but let's face it, none of these characters think. They don't. Even the educated ones. Anyways, let's just hop right in. Mr. Parker, come sit down. I will do that after I get something to eat. Since you said you were hungry and specifically requested double beef pepper rice, here you go. Thanks, Mark. You owe me one. For buying me food? For buying you food. Fine, I owe you one. Yes. What did you get? Just chicken pepper rice, nothing exciting. Well, it's pepper rice, so it's good. You're right. Oh, I'll let you sit in my spot, Mr. Stone. I'll sit across you, next to Walter. Oh, okay. That looks really good. Of course it looked good. I was the one who ordered it. Hello? I was the one who requested it. Yeah, but I was the one who decided to order it. I could have ordered something else, but I didn't. Sure, you're right. Thought so. You learned that there was no use arguing with Mark, so you decided to let him win. Let me, turn that up a bit. Let me turn the music up. How's today's class, Walter? It's good. I managed to remember what we've learned so far. I think I'll do great on tomorrow's test. Is that so? I'm glad to hear that. How about you, Mark? Meh, boring. I already knew all that. I see. But most of the students don't. That's their problem. I think we're done here. Okay, maybe Mark does think with his head. The one that's on his shoulders. Yeah, today's food was great. It's alright. I don't think we should be here any longer. Our class is starting in 10 minutes. Yeah, don't let me hold you longer. I'll head back to my office. Thanks for coming with us, Mr. Parker. You're welcome. I had fun too. Glad to hear. Ready to suffer together, like always, Walter? Let's get it done and over with. Agreed. Are you two going to stand there like a pair of idiots? What the fuck are you doing here? Why can't I be here? You don't own this school. Fair point, but what the fuck are you doing here anyway? Just passing by, and happened to see you standing in people's way, like usual. Can it, Talbot? There's no one but us in here. Not even worth my time. You know what? Fuck you too. That felt good. Let's sit in. Alright. Mark and you attended social science class together. You started to understand a little more about the world and people around you. Woo! Finally done with class. We did it! Now I can finally go home and be lazy. Unless what? Unless you want to go study. Why would I? Well, I won't be responsible if you get bad grades for your exams. You got a point. Which one? I swear, is the microphone getting more sensitive or something? Is it? Damn. Well, that's good. Come on, we're almost there. We're almost there. Fine. To library we go. Whoa. Judging from your dumbfounded face, I can say that it's the first time you're here. Yeah, I've never been in here before. Me neither. I don't go to this faculty often. I try to stay in the main building when I can. Why? This building is basically the nerd's nest. You could feel everyone's stares on you and Mark as soon as he said that. But then they went back to their own business. One lady, though, whom you just assumed was the librarian, asked you to keep it down and stop standing in everyone's way. Mark rolled his eyes and walked to an empty desk before he asked you to come to him and sit down. Once you did, you got out your textbook, that you only read twice, last week and today, and started it while Mark was sitting there playing with his phone. I thought you were going to study, but you actually don't. Well, I have the gist of what's going to be in the exam. I just want to be here, that's all. At least you could help me study instead of doing that. Fine, ask me anything if you need some help. You're the best. Oh, I am. Vain as always. Never said that I wasn't. Oh yeah, it's been 5 minutes. And Walter wasn't basic. The impossible has happened. You started reading and reviewing what you learned last week and today. When you didn't understand something, you asked Mark, and to your surprise, he actually helped you. The way he explained some things was detailed, intricate even. You had trouble understanding it at some point, but then he explained again in common language, according to him. All it took was several dirty looks and eye rollings from him. Not too bad considering. You owe me food for teaching you. I can't imagine you being a private tutor or a teacher. Me neither, but if I was either, whoever my employer was, they would owe me good pay. Unless you want to pay me. I'm fine with treating you food. Awesome. You got the feeling that he was serious about it, although if you had to be honest about it, he would say that it was worth it. You could grasp a few things that you couldn't understand with Mark's help, and with that, you felt that you'd do okay tomorrow. Let's hope it would stay that way. I feel like we're done here. Yeah, you did what you could. Thanks for the help, Mark. You've been great. Blush. Flattery won't make me forget about the food you owe me. Okay, I wasn't trying to flatter you, though. Yeah, denied all you want. I wasn't. But oh well. If we're done here, let's head out. I can't stand being in the same room as these bookworms any longer. He said that out loud as if he was trying to get reactions out of them. Since you didn't want to feel the peers' glances on you, you decided to leave before it got ugly. So, anything you want to do now that we're studying for the day? Nah, I gotta head home actually. I got a guest coming over. Oh, I see. Okay then. You're not curious about the guest? Which one? And also, I need to check something real quick. Let me save. Which version are we on? I know we are, hang on. Let me check the itch.io page. After class. Check the itch.io page, because I cannot remember which one, because I think it's the one that we are currently on is, let me check the monthly changes. Here we go. That's Lars Day 9. I want to see who knows. Who knows? I don't. Which one? That face. Once again, this is becoming normal. This is becoming normal, and I think you already know what's up. Wheel of Fortune. Spin the Wheel of Fate. Just barely privacy. But yes, let's respect Mark's privacy. Why should I be? It's your privacy. It's not like I have to know about it. Right. Plus, I'm pretty sure if I asked about it, you wouldn't tell me anyway. You got that part right, at least. Oh well, I'll head back now. You take care, alright? Mm-hmm, you too. He left. Ah, I forgot to ask him about his pocket watch. Why did I forget about something that important? I'm so dumb. I don't feel like asking him over the phone either. Well, I'm pretty sure I'll get the chance sometime. Now, I wonder what I should do. The day's ending and I don't think I have much to do here. Well, I certainly could use a few more things stocked in the fridge. Yeah, I think I'll go to Publix and see if there's anything I can get with what little knowledge I have about grocery shopping. And cooking. And cooking. Here I am again. I wonder how many times I've been here. You are here daily. We're here daily. At this point, whoever works here might actually recognize me now. Walter? Coach Gill? And Anders? What are you doing here? Oh, I mean, Anders works here, but what about you, Coach Gill? I worked early shift today. Oh, so that's why you're not wearing your work clothes. I ran into Anders while doing some shopping before heading home. Likewise, I was dropping off a friend and just decided to do some shopping after walking around this part of Highwell. I see. Okay. So, are you two leaving? Oh no, I just got in a short while ago and thought that I might need a shopping cart, so I went back here. Anders has done the shopping though. He lifted his arm and you saw that he had a bag full of items he just bought. You also noticed that he brought his own bag to carry his items. Yeah, I have to leave now. I'm needed somewhere else. Oh, okay then. Sorry for stopping you, Anders. It's okay. No, please excuse me. You're doing great, Anders. Thanks, Coach. Well, I can shop with you if you want. That would be helpful. I'm trying to get groceries, but You've never really known what to shop for, and you can't cook. Right on. This is your lucky day because I, Gil Leonard, am a good cook. Although not as good as Lars. And I like you enough to assist you in your grocery shopping. He did a strange pose as he said that, almost like it was some kind of pose an anime girl would do. Some people stared at him weirdly. Mom! That guy's doing a Seaman satellite pose. What was that anime called? What was that anime called? It is on the tip of my tongue, that anime. I cannot remember what it's called. Full of magical girls doing magic and a talking cat. Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon. That's what it is. Don't mind him. Some people are just strange. Just don't grow up like that, sweetie. That is forever going to be on my search history. That is forever going to be on my search history. Yeah, let's just go. Okay. Best not to mention it. He looked embarrassed enough. Forgot to ask, what kind of food do you want to eat? I'm okay with anything, as long as it's got variety and nutritious. As long as it's got variety and nutritious. Oh, that's easy. Leave it to me. Although, there's still one problem. Yes? Who's going to cook all that? Oh, shoot, you're right. I live too far to cook for you. Unless you let me stay in your house. I think I'll just ask Lars about how to cook, thank you. I'm not ready to be molested daily at my own living space. Aww. He's never going to live that down. Well, Gil is never going to live that down. He only casually molested Walter. Hey, yo. Is the microphone good? Eggs? Eggs. Are you asking me what to get? Aren't you the one who's going to assist me in my grocery shopping? That doesn't mean I get to put everything I like into the shopping cart. Gotta make sure that the food items I get to are to your liking. Makes sense. In that case, could you add 5 bottles of milk? What are you going to use them for? Drinking. Fair. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, I'd say that's fine. Gil is secretly paid for molesting Walter. Would not shock me. Honestly, it would not shock me. Well, I guess the term molesting is allowed in chat now. Fair. Think. Walter, look. What is it? This is Zucchini here. No, you're going to make a dick joke. Am I that predictable? Yes. Actually, no, but I would have thought the same thing if I saw that kind of veggie. Man, I gotta come up with a new way to tease you. Please don't. Walter. What now? Try folding your arms. Huh? Just do it. Alright, alright. We weren't sure what he was gonna do, but there was no harm in doing it. As soon as you did it, he snapped a picture with his phone, and a silly smile could be seen on his face. What's that for? He looked like this white bread loaf. What? Look! He showed you a bread without its crust. It also had a purplish packaging. The color palette did look like you. It was almost uncanny. I hate to admit it. You think so too, right? I won't answer that. Maybe you should demand them to ask you to be their ambassador. I don't want to. I think that's all. Do you have anything you want to add? I don't think so. Alright then. Alright, then we go to the checkout counter next. Sure. As you walk toward the counter with Coach Gill, you notice how many items he'd bought for you. Carrying them would be a painful thing to do later. You sure bought a lot of things today. You need help carrying it all? You mean the stuff you bought? Well, they're your groceries. You need help or not. I think I'll be fine. You sure? It's not like I'm carrying a lot of stuff. You lied. Carrying 2 bags on each hand at the same time gave you an excruciating pain in your fingers. Well, that might be a little bit exaggerated, but it was still a pain in the ass. Okay, maybe I'll need your help after all. Here, let me carry the biggest bags you have. Thanks, Coach. I didn't see you at school today. Where were you? Oh, you missed me? Define missed. Miss as in notice the loss or absence of. You wish. Ouch. I did go to school. We probably just missed each other. I see. Today was especially tiring. My ass still hurts. I kind of don't want to ask about it, but why? From sitting. Right. Oi, believe me. I believe you. It's the bus ride, isn't it? Yeah, geez, I'm not as bad as you think, you know. Maybe I'll believe you since you've been decent lately. Good. Oh yeah. Yeah? Something weird happened today. What do you mean? When I was walking to school, I felt like someone was spying on me. Huh. Tell me more. There's not much, really. When I noticed it, I looked around and then saw curtains move strangely. That tall building over there. Isn't that the place where Lars... Oh. Never mind. Isn't that building empty? I don't know. Maybe we can try knocking on the door and see if anyone's in there. Sure, but I'm not joining. Heh, you scared? I am. At least deny it. Why should I, though? Right. He walked toward the building and knocked on the door. There was no sign of anyone, so he tried again. After a few minutes, no one came out, so he decided to look around the building. Found nothing. Maybe I was just imagining it. Or maybe not. Why was there a window curtain in an empty building? That too! But for now, no one is there. Yard's also empty. Got a nice view of your house, though. Didn't realize that we were already this close to your house. Yeah. Just let me know if you feel like you're in danger. I'll come to you as fast as I can. Okay. Should we continue our walk home? Sure. Oh, hey, isn't that... Huh? What's Lars doing out here? Hey, old man. Old man? I'm not old, and we're about the same age. Don't tell me that you were that friend Anders mentioned. You saw Anders? We ran into him in Publix. Can we talk about this after we put Walter's groceries away? My fingers are giving out. Oh, sorry, yeah, let's do that. Lars, you want to come in with us? Yeah. As soon as Coach Gill entered the living room, he put the bags onto the floor gently, yet in a rushed manner. Ah! Such exertion. Happens all the time, huh? Yeah, carrying the groceries is the most tiring thing to do. Pretty sure you understand, don't you, Mr. Cook? Flip off, Sir Cringe. It's not fair that I get the bad nicknames all the time. Maybe you should try harder then. I tried! Not enough, clearly. I think I should let them talk. It looks like they need it. You two enjoy yourselves. I'll go put these things in the kitchen. Do you guys want anything to drink? No, I won't be here for long. Thank you, though. I just finished drinking from the vending machine out there. Oh, okay then. The vending machine, huh? I guess it's convenient to have one nearby. I wonder who fixed it. Alright, be right back. I wonder what kind of relationship they used to have. It's not my business, but there's nothing wrong with wondering either. It would be funny if they were a couple, but I think they would be cute together also. Meanwhile, I don't think I would understand dating Coach Gill. I wouldn't mind if he confessed to me, though, as conflicting as I sound right now. You sorted through the items as you let your mind wander. Sorry that it took longer than it should. I got distracted. It's alright. I should leave now, though. I don't want to miss the next bus. Oh, let me send you off then. Sure. I won't take too long, Lars. Take your time. Did you two have fun? Yeah, it's been too long since we messed around. Thanks, Walter. What for? For letting us talk. I know that you went to the kitchen because you felt like you should give us some bonding time. Oh, that obvious? Maybe. Or maybe that I know you enough to actually know about your intentions. Huh? What was that? Nothing. I'll be off now. Thanks again, Walter. Don't mention it. See you tomorrow, Coach Gill. Yeah, text me sometime. I get lonely without you. Oh, just leave already. I will. He turned around and made a calling gesture with his fingers before he left for the bus. Silly Coach. Oh yeah, help a friend out. Help a friend out, will ya? He jogged away before he could ask him what he meant with that. Maybe I will find out later. Oh right, I don't think you told me what you were doing here. About that, I was about to ask if you could let me stay here for a few weeks. I don't have that much money to pay you back, though. And it's okay if you can't. Huh? What happened? I was staying with a friend, but then I realized that his family situation is a little bit of a mess right now, so I left to make things easier for him. I see. While I would love to have you here, I don't own this house. I gotta ask the landlord first. I see. I'm sorry for bothering you then. I could try asking him later, though. Why don't you stay here for a few days? Oh, you could do that? I don't see why not. I could just say that you're having a sleepover. Thank you. Really. You're welcome. I hope your friend's situation gets better soon. Yeah, me too. Thank you again, Walter. No, I just love to hit the skip button. I don't know why. Because, it's training the pinky finger. I literally hit it with the pinky finger, and it is so satisfying to click. Yeah, don't worry about it, really. We're friends, aren't we? Friends help each other. I don't want you to end up staying outside with no shelter or anything. That would be awful of me. Your backpack looks heavy. You can put your stuff in my room, or wherever you want. I don't mind. Thank you. I will do that. And don't worry about paying me with money. It's probably insensitive of me for saying it, but I have more than enough. It's not, no worries. Anything I can do then? Anything? How about you help me with house chores and cooking? Oh, that's not a problem at all. I love doing all those. Really? Great! I'll go take a shower right now, so take it easy, Lars. Okay. Maybe I should tell Mr. Parker about this later. Or maybe I should ask Lars first? I don't know, maybe he doesn't want the others to know? Yeah, I'll certainly ask him first. You were half expecting that you would find Lars here, but the living room was empty. Could he be in your room right now? Your question was answered immediately as you thought of that. The reason you knew he wasn't in your room was because you heard something in the kitchen. That was the sound of someone chopping something. Hey Lars, I finished showering. You can use the shower if you want. You saw Lars standing in front of the counter. His left arm was swinging back and forth smoothly. He was chopping some bell peppers you just bought from Publix, apparently. He stopped when he heard you talking. Thank you, Walter, but I showered before I came here. Oh, alright. I'm going to make us dinner right now, so sit back and take it easy, yeah? Oh, okay. If you need help, just let me know. Will do. Oh, right. I was thinking of asking Mr. Parker to come over. Since you're here and you have a say in it, are you okay with that? I don't mind. Great, I'll text him now then. Do I have to make dinner for him too? I don't see why not. If he hasn't eaten anything, we'd have enough for him. Otherwise, we could just eat it. True. Alright, I won't bother you any longer. Okay. You're not a bother. Alright, I'm just gonna call Mr. Parker. Hi, Mr. Parker! Oh, Walter, good evening. Do you need something? Oh, Miss Liz? I thought this was Mr. Parker's number. Call me Liz outside of school, but yes, this is Parker's number. He's in the bathroom at the moment. Do you need anything? I was going to ask him to come over and maybe eat dinner together while we're at it. Lars is here too. I see. Big Tiger is there? Aw, man, I shouldn't have agreed to go out with that bitch. What? I shouldn't have agreed to go out with that bitch. That bitch? I'll let Parker know as soon as he gets out. God knows what he's doing there. He might be either just jerking off or taking a big dump. I don't know. Wish I could join you all, but I have to go out with my friends soonish. Have fun for me, alright? A friend that she just called a bitch. Okay, Liz. Thanks, and you have fun too. I will. Anything else? Nah, nothing. Alright then. Catch you sometime, Walter. I think I'll just go sit down and watch TV while waiting for Mr. Parker to come. I have a TV this big and I don't even use it often. It's kind of a waste. Maybe I'll arrange a movie night once a week for myself. Figuring out what to watch will be a little bit tricky, though. Oh? That was a message from Mark. He told you that he arrived home safely. It's actually a bit late for him to just arrived home. I wonder if the bus was delayed or something. You sent him a reply, but he didn't reply back after that. You then put your phone back onto the table as you watched the TV once again. Ah! You okay over there? Yeah, just surprised for my phone ringing. Okay. Could it be Mark? It's Mr. Parker. I wonder if he's outside. Hello? Walter, I'm in front of your house now. Oh, okay. I'll open the gate for you. Hey, Walter. You opened the gate and welcomed him inside. Sorry if you were doing something and I interrupted you. Oh no, I was just watching TV. Nothing too interesting, though. I heard Lars is here tonight? Yeah, he'll be staying with me for a bit. Oh? He needs someplace to crash for a bit, that's all. If you think he's freeloading, he's not. Oh, don't worry. I know Lars isn't that kind of person. I'm glad then. He's still making dinner, I take it? Yeah. Maybe I can help him with that. Sure. I'm not cut out for it, though, so I'll just stay here. Since both of them were in the kitchen, you decided to sit down on the couch and watch the TV show lazily. Not long after, Mr. Parker came back from the kitchen and he sat on the seat across you. That fast? He told me that he could handle it himself, so here I am. Oh, what are you watching? I have as little idea as you. I'm just watching it for the sake of watching it. I get you. I don't think there's anything to talk about. You don't have to. Just sit down and relax. If you don't mind. Not at all. Oh my god! He didn't just do that. He did! Hey, dinner's ready. How do they not... How does Walter know that Mr. Parker isn't gay? How does he not know that he isn't? Hey, dinner's ready. Oh, nice. I'm hungry. Let's go, Walter. Sure, let me turn off the TV. Ready. Oh, hi. Come on. Ooh, these are better than the ones we usually get at the school cafeteria. Now that you mention it, yeah, Lars could be a cook for our school, and everyone would love that. Oh, stop it, you two. Is it okay to cook that much, though? I tried to make as much as I could with as little ingredients as possible to ensure that the groceries would last longer. I see. Well, if you feel like making a feast, go ahead. I don't mind. Just help me shop later. Noted. Lars is going to be here for a while, huh? I'm so jealous. You get to eat tasty food every day. Maybe I should stay with you for a few days, too. Kidding, of course. Where did you learn to cook, Lars? I used to attend cooking classes while I was majoring in biology back then. Whoa, that's cool! I think I cooked for my siblings before, too. Your siblings? Like, fellow orphans? Yeah, life was rough, so we had to support each other. Do you still talk with your family? I think we lost contact soon after I lost my job and lost everything. I stopped talking to my foster parents long before, though. I wonder if they are even still alive. Oof. Well, don't worry about it. I don't mind. And knowing my siblings, I'm sure they are well and thriving. You could feel that Lars was a very family-oriented person. Ahem. Let's just enjoy the dinner. We can save the venting for dessert. Haha. Sure. There's dessert, too? Nothing grand, just some fruit puddings. Hang on. Let me just... Lars. Will you marry me? I can feel I'll gain a few pounds with Lars living with me. I'm stuffed. That was amazing. Glad you guys liked it. Don't mind the dishes, I'll do them. Oh, are you sure? Yeah, you two take it easy. He got up and gently snatched the plate from your hand before you had a chance to put it into the sink. I don't know why I'm laughing. I don't know why I'm laughing. Well, if you insist, we'll be in the living room if you need us. Gotcha. It's the Nikolai vibes, really? Are you talking about Nick from the smoke room? Are you talking about Nick from the smoke room? The badger who loves ducks, apparently? I haven't made it that far in the game. Why don't you, like, sit down and play it? At least Nikolai. At least Nick's route. Because he seems so nice. He seems so nice. With Lars, you don't have a chance to clean up. He likes to do that. Cats are known to clean themselves often. I can see why he likes to clean. Yeah. What's the plan for tonight? Not much, really. I usually just lie down and waste the night away. That sounds like a good plan. I was going to ask you about the exam, but I figured that I shouldn't, especially since we're not at school right now. I appreciate that, Mr. Parker. He got himself comfortable and sat closer to you. He had his right arm resting on the arm panel, and the other extended on the backrest. You knew that he was feeling pretty comfortable from how slouched he was against the couch. I know. The farthest route that I made it in the smoke room was Cliff's route. Clifford. His route. And it was so entertaining just watching him scream. I do not know why, just watching him scream was entertaining. Frequently, he would snort as he tried to hold his laughter from watching the show when one of the cast did something dumb. Just watch, they're watching Jackass. He felt a little bit embarrassed with how close he was. It shouldn't have been a problem with how lax he'd been, but here you were, frozen solid. It did make you feel silly for getting worked up over nothing, though. He certainly didn't mind sitting this close to you. Maybe I should ease up. So you did. You leaned back and he put his hand on your shoulder in response. Eventually, you started getting comfortable, and all those woes you had seemingly faded away. At some point, the show went from funny to steamy in a hot minute. The cast members were solving their unreleased tension, and you could feel that he squeezed your shoulder gently. It wasn't graphic, but the romantic scene was starting to make you sweat a little. What kind of television channel would air this kind of stuff? You stole a few glances at him, and he would shift around a little. You decided to glance at him one last time, and your gazes met. Oh no. His gaze was locked on yours, and so was yours on his. The tension between you two was apparent, and you both felt like it needed a release. He put his free hand on your thigh and leaned an inch closer to you. Was he going in for a kiss? Nothing beats cleaning in the evening. Woo! Got cock blocked by Lars. But then both of you heard Lars walking toward the living room, and he immediately scooted over toward the other end of the couch. Since you didn't want Lars to find out that he unintentionally just cock-blocked you and Mr. Parker, well, lip-blocked perhaps, since you two were going in for a makeout session, you decided to switch the channel to the news channel. You looked over at Mr. Parker and he was blushing a lot. You let out a small chuckle and he did the same. God damn it! I almost had it tonight! Oh, you two are watching the news? Anything interesting? Nothing too interesting. I suppose that's good. No news is good news. Totally! It's been nice staying here, but I think I should go home now. Oh, that soon? Yeah, I gotta prepare for tomorrow's exam. Makes sense. Make sure you don't fail tomorrow, Walter. I'll try not to fail. Great. See you tomorrow, Walter. And you too, Lars. Yeah. Let me see you out. Well, I'll text you when I get home. Okay. Take care, Mr. Parker. I will. That was awkward. We were this close to doing something. I feel like I interrupted something important. No, everything is good. Are you sure? Alright then. I'll be heading to my room now. Just get the quilt in my room whenever you want to head to sleep. Good night, Lars. Okay, I will do that. Good night, Walter. After cleaning your teeth and washed your face, you got yourself comfortable in the bed. Got your phone out of your pocket because you noticed that your notification rang in the bathroom. It was Mr. Parker telling you that he arrived safely. I got home safely. Yay! So, what's the plan tonight? I don't know. I'll probably just head to sleep really soon. Oh, really? Well, sleep well when you do. What about you, Mr. Parker? I'm going to review a few things for tomorrow's exam and head to bed. I shouldn't be bothering you then. It's okay. You're not a bother. But yeah, I think you should head to bed. Alright then. Good night, Mr. Parker. Good night. See you tomorrow. With that being said, you turned off the light and went to sleep smiling like a child. Day 9. After class. We're on day 9. When did... Oh, good morning. Later, Lars. Huh? Upon arriving at the bathroom, the first thing you did was remove your pants and underwear. You then walked to the wash basin and submerged your underwear until it was drenched. Fuck! I had a wet dream. Once it was clean of gunk, you drained the water and slammed said underwear into the washing machine before putting your pants into the same place as your underwear. Wow. And I don't remember what it was about. Since you were already in the bathroom, you decided to take a shower anyway. You didn't want to repeat the same mistake you did a few days ago, so you waited until the water was considerably warm. Once it was ready to go, you started cleaning your crotch first since it was feeling gross down there. I should get myself dressed for the day. I hope Lars didn't notice that I woke up with a wet spot on my pants. After getting yourself clothed, you headed to the kitchen where Lars was whipping up breakfast. Good morning, Lars. Good morning. Everything okay? Yeah, I just had to go to the bathroom real bad. Don't worry about it. It happens to all of us. What does he mean by that? Did he actually notice it? You felt like burying yourself into the earth and never coming out. Bit of an overreaction for sure, but valid nonetheless. Lars kept chopping things on the chopping board while talking to you. Huh? Oh, hi. Lay down. Lay down, mister. All you could see was a strong back. Not that you mind, because you were embarrassed about what happened this morning. The less you see his face, the better. Wait. Oh no, it's just my dog. Being weird. He just showed up and he decided to make my phone not charge. Mister. You just realized that Lars was here cooking breakfast. You're about to ask him why he was around, but then you realize that you agreed to take him in yesterday. Huh? It's just not going to charge. Hang on. Let me just fix that quick, mister. There we go. Ah! Never mind. I forgot that you're staying here for a while. Ah, I see. What are you making, Lars? Just something simple, really. Spinach and bell pepper egg bites. I was going for toast and eggs, but you'd been eating nothing but bread lately, so I thought of spicing things up. Oh. That didn't sound simple. At least it didn't for me. Notice that you weren't eating good these few days, so I'm repaying your kindness with cooking and doing house chores. It's the least I can do. You don't have to. But I want to. Well, I can't say no to that! There you go. I added some chicken in there. I hope you don't mind. Lars. I am back on one knee. I think you already know the question, Lars. Dog is just looking at me. I can feel his gaze calling me a weirdo. I can feel his gaze. Not at all. We got groceries yesterday for this reason, after all. How's sleep, Lars? It was good. Been a while since I slept like a log. I'm glad. How about you? Which one? Because we had a really good dream. And this is why I should not be allowed to internet. Do we want to tell him about the nice dream we had? Or not? It was decent. I didn't have any nightmares or anything. That's good. You looked at the time while having an idle chat with Lars over breakfast. Oh, wait! No. Oh, we're going back? We want to tell him about the nice dream. Oh my god. Let's just save. Let's just save real quick. Let's just create an extra save file. And we will see what happens. No, we don't want to return to the main menu. Let's see what happens. It was decent. I didn't have any nightmares or anything. But, there's more. I think I had some lewd dreams. After mentioning that to Lars, he let out a suppressed cough, probably trying to cover his reaction. Sorry, please continue. There's nothing to continue. I just know I woke up with, you know, things. I see. I probably shouldn't have brought this up, huh? No, you're perfectly fine. It happens to everyone. Right. You looked at the time while having an idle chat with Lars over breakfast. It wasn't early, but it wasn't late either, so you took your time finishing the food instead of rushing it. Ah, that was delicious. I missed eating like this in the morning. Glad you liked it. I'll make sure to make breakfast every morning then. Yay! What's school going to be today? Now that you mention it, I actually have an exam today. Uh-oh. Did you study for it? Yeah, I did. I think I'll do just fine today. Alright. We have to. We have to. I have to. I simply have to. And this is going to absolutely murder the stream, but I have to. I simply have to. Okay, where is it? Where's his neutral face? Here it is. Hang on. Here it is. Let me just... If you were here last week, then you probably already know what's happening. Which, I think you were here last week, so you probably already know what's happening. Okay, where's that one? It's right, here it is. No. That is not at all what's going on. No, I would have put him in a maid costume already, but no, not a maid. I think you already know what's happening. I just have to get this fitting perfectly on him. There we go. That's close enough. That's close enough. And lastly, text. Lars has become the mother of the house. Just put that there. And I'll add this all to a group. You sounded so aggressive when you went a maid. Just so aggressive. Just like, a maid! Okay, am I allowed to... Oh, here we go. And there we go. It's all into the same group. Mommy Lars. Yeah, I did. I think I'll do just fine today. That's good. You should still get yourself a refresher, though. I know it helped me remember the things I've studied. I actually did it yesterday in class. I was reviewing things I've learned last week. That's good. But you're right. Maybe reviewing things again is a good idea. I'll do it at school. I should probably leave now. Oh, alrighty. I'll do the dishes then. You sure? I still have time before school. I can help out. Yeah, this won't even take long. Okay, then. I'll head to school now. Then, thank you again, Lars. You're welcome. See you later today. Huh? Coming. Someone this early? I wonder who it is. Oh, Mr. Parker. Hey, good morning. Morning. Sorry for coming without notice. I just want to know if you want to head to school with me like usual. Sure, let me grab my bag real quick. Okay. When you walked inside, your bag was already picked up by Lars. He has officially turned into the mob. Who was that? Oh, it was Mr. Parker. He's asking me to walk to school with him. Ah, I see. After knowing who was outside, he handed over your bag and you said goodbye to him. Again. Ready to go now? Okay. Are we seriously having an exam today, Mr. Parker? Yes. Dang, I was hoping you forgot or something. Not a chance. I could dream about it. Oh yeah, do you know who lives in this house? Not that I know of. What's up? Did I tell you that something weird happened here yesterday? I don't remember anything like that. Mind telling me? Do you know that feeling you get when someone's looking at you? Yeah, I do. Basically, I felt that when I walked through here yesterday. Then I looked around, but I didn't see anyone. Then I felt it again from this building. I looked up through the window, and the curtains moved. Oh. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, I freaked out, so I walked away as fast as I could. Good move. Maybe I should accompany you to school and home to keep you safe. You don't have to, but that would make me feel at ease. While you were talking with Mr. Parker about your encounter yesterday, you saw someone walking towards you from the other side of the road. Huh? Who's that? You weren't sure why, but you felt compelled to look back at the person you just walked by. You saw him grabbing a green keychain with a lot of keys dangling from it. To your surprise, he looked at you and smiled before unlocking the door to the building you were talking about. Well, smile wasn't the right word. It was almost like a smirk. Oh. For some reason, seeing that person made you feel a little bit uneasy. He also looked quite familiar to you. Have I met him before? Something the matter, Walter? That guy from before. He lives there. Oh. Oh? I just saw him enter the building. I guess we don't have to worry about it? I don't know. We can't be too trusting, Walter. Who knows if he was planning this encounter so he wouldn't look suspicious? I suppose. Something else is on your mind, isn't it? Is it that obvious? No, but you've been quiet ever since you saw that guy. I see. I just thought he looked a little bit familiar. I didn't get a good look at him. Maybe I'm just imagining it. Maybe we could talk about him later? Talk to him later? I'm not sure. He makes me feel anxious, but then again, I remember being anxious whenever I'm meeting a new person. It could be that. Oh? Were you feeling anxious when you first talked to me? You're having a problem coming up with a response. You didn't want to lie to him, but you also didn't want him to know that you thought he was hot the first time you saw him. A little bit. I thought you were pretty big, and I was sort of intimidated. Oh? Is that so? Yeah, I mean, looks can be deceiving. Who would have thought that you were a gentle and nice person from looks alone? I certainly didn't until I got to know you more. As you reached the school gate, Mr. Parker suggested you head to the classroom immediately, while he himself would head to his office. He thought that you two walking together would raise suspicions that you were sucking up to him to get good grades on his exam. You could easily imagine the scenario where people would start a rumor about it. You had seen that happen in TV shows. You wouldn't be surprised to see it happen in real life. Or the situation where a student would do anything to get good grades. That was the reason why what Mr. Parker said actually made sense to you. You agreed to him and walked separately. Surprisingly, when you walked in, you saw Mark sitting on his usual seat. As if him coming to school early wasn't surprising enough, you caught him staring out the window, seemingly spaced out. You didn't want him to freak out, so you approached your seat in a calm manner. You don't gotta do that, you know. Peripheral vision is a thing. Oh. I thought you were spacing out. Probably, but anyone could have snapped out of it from the sound of your clumsy footsteps. What? Anyway, you're early today. What's going on? Just don't feel like arriving to school at the last minute today. Oh, okay. Fair enough. He must have something else on his mind, but I don't know how to get him to talk about it. I'm surprised you didn't walk in with your Mr. Parker today. Huh? Oh, come on. I know you walk to school with him every morning whenever possible. I'm concerned that you're stalking me. As if I have nothing better to do. Wow, sensitive much? What's going on with you? Nothing, nothing. You sure? You seem a lot more irritated than usual. I'm fine, really. If you say so. I was thinking of asking him to help me review the exam, but I think he wouldn't like that. Deciding that it would be better that you did it yourself than asking for Mark's help, you grabbed the textbook and started reading through a few passages on the pages you marked blue with a highlighter. You could tell that Mark was curious about what you were doing since, like he said, peripheral vision. He was hovering around you trying to see what you were doing. But you had a feeling that he knew exactly what you were doing, and he was waiting for you to give him attention by asking him something. Not today, Mark. Not today. Oh, come on, you want to ask me what you're doing? You want me to ask what you're doing. What? You clearly saw me trying to get your attention. What do you mean? I'm reviewing materials before the exam. Shouldn't you get it by now? We studied yesterday. Yeah, just making sure I got them right. Since you asked nicely, I'll help you review them. Huh? But I didn't... He stopped you from finishing your sentence by pressing his soft index finger on your lips. Since you asked nicely, I'll help you review the materials. Thank you. After Mark's self-insert help with reviewing the materials, you thanked him for helping you, in which he replied with the vain reply as usual. As soon as you finished, Mr. Parker walked in with a stack of paper, which you assumed was the exam answer sheets. Good morning, class. The timing couldn't be better, because the materials were still fresh in your head. You felt like you could tackle the exam perfectly. When Mr. Parker seated himself, you caught him looking and smiled happily at you. His smile melts my heart. I want to say it was also making your dick throb, but there was nothing sexy about it currently. Mark cleared his throat so you could see him roll his eyes. You nudged his right leg with your left leg and shot him a disapproving look as if you were saying, "Oh, can it, Mark?" I'll give you guys a minute to get ready for the exam. You saw him writing something with his pen. After a minute passed, he got up to start the exam. Hopefully you guys are ready. So much anxiety. You felt your stomach churning as he said that. No matter what you did earlier, your anxiety kicked in just the same. This was almost the same as every exam you had during high school years, so you did the same thing you did back then. Breathing exercises. Front row students, please grab an exam paper from the stack in front of you before handing it over to the rest of the rows behind you. I made sure I printed enough for all of you, but if somehow we don't have enough for those in the back, let me know. If you've gotten the sheet, you can start right away. Please don't forget to write your name and your student ID number. You may leave the room once you've finished. If you decide to stay, please keep quiet and don't disturb other students. Thank you, and good luck. It worked. You were finally calming down by the time someone sitting in the front row passed the exam sheets to you. You grabbed one and then handed over the rest of the papers, and then handed over the rest to peeps sitting behind you. Woo! Time to get started. I'm just going to choose the green one. You felt like that was the right answer. Question 2. What is the name of the poet who wrote a prose poem called Metals, Metals? Russell Edson. I think I remember the right one. That was the right Edson. Question 3. Francis Ponge, a poet who published La Savane, also known as Soap. It was translated to English in 1969. I did not know that one, but it's green. Nice. After answering one question after another, you did the rest carefully. And the best part was, you felt like you could ace this exam. Piece of cake. Unsurprisingly, Mark was the one who finished first. He got up and walked out of the classroom with a smug smirk on his face. You could almost tell what he was saying in his mind as he walked out. "See you, losers," was probably it. After him leaving the classroom, a few students then followed suit. Some walked through the doorway in stride, looking like they would pass the exam. Some walked with regret painted on their faces, probably getting ready for bad grades. And then there was the group who walked with pride, knowing they would fail anyway. You checked your exam sheet a few times before deciding that you didn't want to stay in the classroom longer than you had to, so you decided to leave the classroom. Mr. Parker smiled at you as you walked past him. You smiled back and nodded your head in return. Mark wasn't around the hallway by the time you got out. He could still be at school, but who knew exactly where he would be right now? It was about an hour and a half before your next class. You decided to go downstairs and walk around, since almost everyone was still in their classrooms. Usually there would be people hanging around the hallway, whether in front of the classrooms, leaning against the wall, or just sitting wherever they wanted to. But this time it was nearly empty, and walking through school building while it was in this state felt weird to you. Since I'm downstairs, maybe I'll take a peek at the school gym. Maybe I'll be able to see Coach Gill being a coach for once. You walked closer toward the school gym and peeked through the glass on the door. Not a single soul in there, sadly. Maybe they were training somewhere else today? Oh. Anders! What are you doing? Just checking if Coach Gill is here. Oh. Did you also finish your class early? Ah. She had to grab the art supplies I forgot to take home with me yesterday. Ah, I see. What about you? Just wandering around. I finished the exam early. Ah, Mr. Stone's exam? Mm-hmm. Anders was fidgeting around. He looked like he wanted to say something, but hesitated. Something was clearly on his mind. What's up, Anders? You seem like you were thinking about something. Nothing. You sure? Yeah. He said that, but you still saw that he clearly had something on his mind. Maybe asking him to hang out would get him to talk about it? Well, if you have nothing on your mind, I have a yes thing in mind. Oh? How about we hang out? You weren't sure what kind of expression he was making at first, but then it turned out to be an awkward smile. Well, what would we be doing? I don't know, just hanging out, I guess. Did you just let out a chuckle? I just thought it was funny that you asked me to hang out, but you had nothing planned in mind. It's just something I came up with at the moment, okay? Plus, we haven't been doing anything together. Maybe we could just head outside. Still have about an hour before my class starts. Nah, it's around the same for me. That works. Regrettably, I don't know much about the place, so lead the way, Anders! Oh, let me text Mark real quick, if you don't mind. Not at all. Take your time. You wanted to ask why Mark, but you knew it wasn't your place to butt into his business. Judging from the phone's vibration and how fast Anders was typing, it was safe to assume that Mark replied immediately. Okay, I'm going to hide Mommy Lars. I just realized that Mommy Lars was still there. Why didn't I think of texting him earlier to find out where he was? I feel so stupid. All done. You ready to go? Ah, ready. When you asked Anders to lead the way, you were expecting him to take you somewhere with people and things to do. Not a place that looked nothing remotely like Highwell. You could see rows of mountains on the horizon. The river in front of you stretched out so far as if it was endless. If it wasn't for the trees, you would be able to see how far the river led. The stream looked so refreshing enough to tempt you to jump in for a quick dip. But maybe that wasn't a good idea. You still had one more class to take. On the left side, you could see a small rundown cabin. Did someone used to live there? While on the right, across the river, there was a small cave. Its opening was too small for an adult to get through, but still big enough for a child to squeeze into. You couldn't help but wonder what was inside. There was no way to cross the river without getting wet, though. As refreshing as the stream looked to you, it was worth mentioning that the current was strong. You could probably get dragged into uncharted territory if you tried to cross. Am I even in Highwell right now? And that wasn't the most shocking part. All this scenery, only a few minutes walk behind campus? How could anyone not know about this? Ah, because it's a private property. This little chunk of land belongs to someone. Oh, that explains why there's no one here. Wait, it's a private property? Are we even allowed to be here? Yeah, it belongs to Thornton's. Now it makes sense why you texted Mark. Is he joining us? He didn't say. Oh, okay. But wow. Just wow. Believe me, that was my reaction too. Disclaimer. You were in awe of the scenery, not the fact that Mark's family owned the place. As far as you were aware, your family had a few private properties in some random places that it didn't faze you anymore. I usually just sit here on this rock and take it easy whenever I have the chance to. He said that as he swiftly made his way onto a big rock next to the river. You skipped over, careful not to slip on some wet rocks. Once you were there, you sat down next to him. This is my favorite spot. Oh, you come here often? Yeah. At least I used to. I still come here from time to time, but it's rather sporadic now. Maybe you have guessed it, but Mark and I used to date each other. We were a thing from high school until we both graduated. I see. Coming here just reminds me of that time is all. I suppose it's not a good idea to ask you what led to you two breaking up, huh? Maybe so. We were both young anyway. I wouldn't know. I still feel young, and I certainly haven't had any experience with these kinds of things. Really? That's surprising. Well, I mean, at a glance, you look like you're popular enough. But if people really hang out with you, they will know that you're a mama's boy. Hey! Joking, joking. I do think you're cute. Why are you flirting with me? I'm not. I was just telling you what I think about you. Joking. I know you can be talkative like this, Anders. It's actually really nice. I guess I don't really talk at school, huh? Yep, barely got a response from you. I'm just not too comfortable talking at school, especially with weird rumors going on about me. The less I talk, the better. Can't have more rumors resurfacing, you know? I understand. You do? Mm-hmm. It's no news for me. I don't know what my parents did. Maybe I never will. But it was enough to start people gossiping about me. Rumor goes for my parents threatening the school to give me good grades. To me, being a privileged son of crooked politicians. But let's not forget the golden child of Far-Fetch High. That one sticks with me. I see. Why is that? This time I thought it was a cool term, but apparently not. Were you bothered by it? Not much. Thinking about it, I was rather oblivious about these things. That's good. What about you? Do these rumors bother you? A little bit, but I've been trying to think about it less. Ah, okay. You heard the bushes rustling behind you as if someone brushed through it. You turned your head to see Mark walking up from behind. We're gonna leave off here tonight. Honestly, I didn't. I thought they were just, like, best friends from there. I genuinely thought Anders was straight. I genuinely did. Even though, let's face it, he is gay. But, like, maybe? Maybe? Who knows? Anyways, I'm gonna head off and then head over to TikTok for a TikTok live making. But, you all should totally show up if you... Right? But anyways, like I said, I'm heading over to TikTok. I'm gonna do a TikTok live and make one live. If y'all wanna show up to that, go ahead. If not, then, don't. And, yeah, stay safe, have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow.